Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a makeup look to match this lovely sari. It's like a grey-green colour, so if you're interested, please keep watching. I am going to start off with my brows first. So I'm taking my Morphe brow pomade in the shade Chocolate Mousse and taking an angled brush. I'm just going to start off by brushing my eyebrows out just so I can see what the base shape of them is, and then taking the brow cream, just slightly dabbing it in. I'm just going to draw the shape that I want. Like so. So I've drawn the base line and now I can start filling in wherever I have gaps. I made sure to use a very light hand whilst doing this because I don't want my brows to look block-like. Still want them to look nice and fluffy and natural whilst having a good shape. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to brush up any excess any excess product. I'm just going to brush that up so it blends in nice and well. Like so. And taking this brow highlighter stick from Morphe, I'm just going to use it to slightly carve out my eyebrows and make them a bit more neater. I'm not going too close to the actual brows because I want to blend it out and not mix with the actual brows too much. And to blend that out, I'm just going to take a flat brush. And because I didn't put the product too close to my lids, I can now blend it into the eyebrows and it looks a lot more neater and less cakey. And then once I am happy with that, I'm going to prep my eyelids with the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade Skin Tone. Just like that. And then just using my finger, I'm going to apply that and blend it out. And I'm just going to take my sponge to just really push that into the skin. So I'm going to be using my James Charles palette today, and I'm going to start off with the crease with taking this brown shade, which is the shade T, and taking a fluffy brush, I'm just going to start off by blending my crease, giving myself a nice transition colour. And then I'm going to take this lighter brown shade just to blend that shade up because it was a bit more darker than I anticipated. So I'm just going to use that to blend it out. And I'm taking that nice and high up into my brows using the whole canvas. And then taking a cotton bud with some makeup remover, I'm just going to clean the inner third of the eyelid to prep for the shimmer shade. Then taking a flat brush and the same eyeshadow primer, I'm just going to cut the crease. And the reason I cleaned it up first is that it just makes it a lot more neater to do. Now it's a nice clear area and none of the other shadows have mixed in with it. And then taking a small pointy brush, I'm going to take this shade which matches my sari. It's like a grey-green almost. And then just taking that on the brush, I'm going to place it where I've cut the crease. And I'm just sort of bringing that halfway across my lid. So this shade is coming off a little bit more bluey than what I want. So I think I'm going to go over the top with a green shimmer. And just mixing both of them together. Then for the outer third of my eye, I'm going to take a nice dark brown shade and just pack that on. And then on top of the brown, I'm just going to go in with a bit of black. And very carefully, I'm just going to bring that to join the shimmer shades. And then taking a clean fluffy brush, I am just going to blend out the outer third. I'm also slightly dragging it out just to elongate the shape of my eyes. Then going back with the shimmer, I'm just going to lightly brush that into the darker shade, just so it looks more faded out. Now that I have completed both eyes, I am going to go in with the NYX matte liner, and I'm just going to draw a wing on both sides. And then once I am happy with both sides, I'm just going to take a cotton bud again and clean up any of the excess mess. Moving on to the face, I am going to prep my skin with the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Primer. This is a great primer if you have large pores or if you're like myself and get really oily. This honestly does the job really well. So like I said, wherever I feel like I have large pores, I'm just applying this, and also onto my T-zone. Next, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal, concealer in this orange shade, and I'm just going to go over all the areas where I have pigmentations and scars. So take that. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my sponge. And because I don't want this orange concealer to mix in with my foundation, I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder, and I'm just going to set all the areas I've concealed. And then taking my all-time favourite foundation, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Warm Sand, I'm just going to do about half a pump on each side. And then a few small pumps everywhere else. And then taking my Real Techniques brush, I'm going to stipple that into my skin. Now that I've thoroughly blended that out, I'm taking my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer and I'm going to conceal under my eyes. Just drawing a nice triangle and filling that in. Taking a little bit up my nose, and then for areas where I feel like I still need a little bit more coverage, I'm going in with my Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Concealer in the shade Tan. It's just around my mouth. Then I'm going to blend the concealer in. Remember, always push it in, then you won't get any creases throughout the day. And there won't be any streaks either. And then moving on to contour, I'm taking my Sleek Cream Contour Palette. And then taking this brown shade here, I'm just going to mark the areas where I want to contour. I am going in with a bit more of a light hand just so that it doesn't look too cakey and I can really blend it out into the foundation. So taking an angled brush, I'm just going to work that in. And then I'm just going to set my face with the translucent powder. Going back to the eyes, I'm now going to line my waterline with the L'Oreal Infallible Gel Crayon Eyeliner. And then taking a mixture of both the shimmer shades I used on top, I'm just gonna blend out the waterline. Moving on to lashes, I'm just gonna curl my lashes on each side. Just press them for a couple of seconds. And I'm going to go in with my Benefit BadGal Bang mascara. Just wiggle that root to end. And then just to set my eyebrows in place, I'm using the Morphe Clear Gel. I'm doing this step last just in case there's any foundation or powder on my brows. This can just get rid of it. Hence why I didn't set my brows earlier. And then for lipstick, I'm taking this New Look lipstick in the shade Plum. And this is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've listed all the products I've used in the description box below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you.